Alright, y'all, welcome back to that video. Grassy Posse. I'm just kidding. No, I'm hurting Mike, but I'm gonna shout out to Atlas Sports for this idea. He gave me an idea, and I guess that he's my inspiration for this. Well, I'm gonna do what if Colorado lost to TCU week 1. We all remember Colorado defeated TCU 45-42, and here's what I would think. So, Colorado loses to TCU. We obviously know they beat TCU in real life. So, say Colorado was to lose to TCU, where a lot of people are watching the game. You want to know what I think happens? I think the hype, I don't really say it dies down, but I don't think that they're going to have the expectations. Because people were actually talking about Colorado making the playoffs after this game. But I think Colorado loses this game. And knowing Dion, he tries to get Colorado back into it. So for Colorado, I think knowing that they took a bad loss to TCU, they start 0-1. Then they beat Nebraska, so then they're 1-1. Then I feel like they beat Colorado State to make them 2-1. Then they play in a good game versus Oregon. I don't think they get blown out because they still have that TCU game on their head. You know how LSU got blown out by Florida State and then they never got blown out again? I think this is what Colorado's going to try to do. I think they do lose to Oregon, but it won't be a blowout. So that makes them, what would that make them? 2-2. I think they beat USC to make them 3-2. Beat Arizona State to make them 4-2. Beat Stanford to make them 5-2. Beat UCLA to make them 6-2. I'll give them a loss to Oregon State to make them 6-3. Beat Arizona 7-3. Lose to Washington State 7-4. And then lose to Utah. I think Colorado goes like 6-6 to 7-5. I think Colorado, and it's weird because they obviously lost the game to USC. I mean, not USC, to TCU. But I don't think that's going to be the end. I think they go like 7-5. I think they get back on track. Because, you know, they were 3-0. They thought they were all the sheets. So then they weren't really as focused. But if they lost to TCU, they were not going to let that happen again. And I'm not a Colorado fan. Y'all know this. But I think Colorado gets like to bowl eligible. I don't know if they were bowl eligible this season. But yeah, that's what I got about Colorado. Yeah, losing to TCU week 1. If Colorado were to lose to TCU, say TCU had the ball last, they were up 45-42, and let's say TCU goes down the field and get a game-winning touchdown, so they lose 49-45. I think they're okay. But we'll have to see what happens. You know, next week I might bring you another another episode. Or I might I'm going week by week. Alright, so I won't, I don't know if I'm going to do it, like, actual weeks. But I know I'm going to probably, I'm going to go week 2, week 3, then etc. all the way until last week. So, that's what we got. Let's have ourselves a good bowl season. Let's go.